Um, we'll just start off right away, and the Redstone short today is about pistons. Okay, Moo like chicken. What's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. It's about pistons, and I'm not going to be. I don't. I'm not going to cover everything everything that a piston does, because a piston is probably one of the most versatile things in Minecraft on what it can do and what it can't do. Okay, so today what we're going to start out with is we're going to start out first with what a piston can push. And of course, what a piston does is it reacts to a redstone signal given to it by anything that can give a redstone signal. Redstone torch, a button, a lever, a redstone block, any number of things can give a signal to this piston and make it work. Okay, so the first limitation to the piston that you need to know about is how many blocks that it can move at a time. And the most blocks that it can move at a time is 13. So I believe that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that was 12. My bad. Here, let's see here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, it looks like 12. I thought it was 13. It's 12. So the most that it can move at one time is 12 blocks. So if we hit that, you can see, poof, it moved all those blocks, no problem. Let's undo that. Let's go to this end. Let's move that, and poof, it moves them back, no problem. And North, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. And anyway, so as you can see by me flipping this one, if it has 13, it cannot move 13 blocks. Okay. And also another thing that I noticed while I was doing this is if I remove that block and it's still energized, it still won't move. So actually to get it to move, I have to reset it and it will finally move it. Okay? So 12 blocks is the most number of blocks that it will move in a row. Now, with a piston, there are several blocks that a piston will move. Okay? There's bedrock, a note block, a furnace, obsidian, a sign, of all things, a sign, and an extended piston. It will not move. It also will not move a mob spawner cage. It won't move that. Is another thing that it won't move. So let's take a look at this and see what happens here. As you can see, just to show you that it's actually working, is the only piston that came out was this piston right here. Tickle butt. That's right, tickle butt. So as you can see, none of these things was it able to move. I thought it would knock the sign off. I really thought it would knock the sign off, but it didn't. Okay, and so that is that part. So the next thing on the piston is things that it will move and actually will, what everybody calls pop off. And these are things that the piston will pop off. And this is just a hint of the things. Most redstone items that are redstone, it will pop off. Like a redstone piston, this will pop off. If there is a redstone repeater, it would pop off, and so on and so forth. Let's see what happens with that. Pwn 3, what's going on, man? Alright, so as we can see here, all those things just popped off, and I just came around and sucked them up, and they've all been moved. Okay, so of course, because of that, it's not there. So, as you can see, that's what a piston will do to that stuff. Now, in this thing here, we're seeing pistons will... What it will do is that this is the source of the water, the source of the lava. It will remove or push back or whatever, destroy the flow of the fluid, but it won't. So you can say that it will destroy that is the best bet, and it will destroy the source blocks. So a piston will destroy source blocks. Okay, you got that so far? Now, the next thing is what will pistons move? Pistons will move any type of normal, everyday block, okay? A piece of glass, a redstone brick, which we're going to get into a little bit later, because this right here adds a lot of functionality to the piston, being able to have a redstone brick block in front of it. And the fact that it moves. That's wood and that's stone. So let's see what that looks like. So as you can see, those all were able to be moved, no problem, by the piston. Okay? The next thing is that we're going to get into is a sticky piston. And that's also one thing that I didn't touch on. Let me get into that real quick. There is actually two types of piston. there's a normal piston and there's a sticky piston. Okay, so our normal piston is what it does. And let's get a crafting table out here. Is it called a crafting table, by the way? CRA. Yes. So let's get a crafting table out and let's get a crafting table out. Let's get rid of that stuff. And all right. So to build a piston, you need cobblestone, redstone, an iron ingot, and slabs, wooden slabs that go across here. Okay. To make it into a sticky piston, you need to get a what the heck? Why can I not think right now? A piece of globby glob. Resin? No, it's not resin. What is it? Help me, help me, help me. And everybody that just came in the channel, welcome to the channel. Oh, here it is. Slime ball. You need a slime ball. So you need to add a slime ball in the thing here. You add a slime ball to a piston, and it makes a sticky piston. And I don't know why it's not doing it in here, but it's being dumb. Okay, whatever. Slime. Okay. So, that makes a sticky piston. So one of the things I wanted to show here about the sticky piston is a sticky piston will only... Oh, it's below. Thank you very much. D-Mister, what's going on? Will only move the block that's connected to it. So as we see here, we moved that block, but it didn't come back. That's one of the sucky things about a sticky piston is that we all want it to stick to this one. I wish I could put a slime ball right here, right, and have it stick to the piston next to it. That would be awesome if that were the case. That would be really cool if that were the case. But that. So, one of the most useful uses for a piston is not only moving stuff, but it's also switching things, okay? So, as we have here, what I have here is I have two basically redstone circuits. I just happen to have used repeaters, okay? And as you can see, the signal from this repeater is coming here, it's passing through this block, and then it's going out that block, okay? And if I want to switch it, and now the signal is going out that block, and it shuts off this one, okay? And so that is a really nice thing, is for being able to switch back and forth between things, okay? Another way to do this without all this accoutrement over here is that you put a redstone block to the piston, which is one of the greatest things that they added in 1.5 is the redstone block, because it's movable by the piston. So as you can see, this one is currently powered. We move it, and now that one's powered. Okay? Right there. So move this, move that. Move this, move that. Alright? Now, this is a cute little contraption I did here. Another thing that a piston is good at, which makes it good for switching, is that it will move a block over and cause it to pinch. It'll cause it to pinch off a redstone circuit. Okay? So we talked about pinching yesterday. So basically, if this block moves here, it will pinch this off and stop this circuit. So what do you guys think will happen when I turn power onto this? What do you think this will do? What do you guys think that this will do? Tell me what it'll do. And you redstone experts, go and chime in too. When I add power to that, what do you think that will do? Nada. Salaru thinks it'll do nada. And Neo Creeper, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Repeatedly repeat from Will. It'll do a button effect. What's going on, Neo Creeper? How you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. It will do this, and it's pretty cool. That's what it will do. And as you can see, every time it comes up and it cuts it off, it stops the power retracting the piston. But then when it comes back on, it adds the power and goes that way.